Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise, and boy am I shiny today. I really don't know how to fix that. It's like this part, and I don't know what to do about that, but anyway, I decided to do a fall look, and by doing a fall look, I was thinking of like what palettes I enjoy for fall, and there's so many. But when I think of fall, I do think of warmer colors, and I haven't really been wearing many warm colors. I've been really into cool tones, but I thought of this one, the Sunset palette by Natasha Denona. And I was going to go with Sunrise, but it's more bright. And this is much more, I don't want to say dull because it's not dull, but warm, I guess, but at a subdued level, I suppose. But let's get started. This is the look we're going to create today. And I really had a lot of fun. I've actually forgotten kind of about this palette. So the first shade I went into is Soul, and I really do like this color. It's yellow, but it's not a bright yellow, but it is bright enough. Like you can definitely pick up on the yellow tone in the look for sure. And I'm not a big person when it comes to yellow. I do think I should have went with more peachier blush today, but you know, to each their own. Thought about doing a bunch of different fall looks and like playing guess the palette that way. But I will say that since the I Need a Nude palette comes out, I've been stuck on Natasha Denona. I don't know why, but I have been. And again, this palette, you could definitely incorporate that palette into this, but you don't need to. This palette is definitely a standalone. But when I think of a fall look, I do definitely think of this palette. I think it just provides the correct tones for it. Like, it gives me everything I want in a warm look, but in a comfortable way when I'm doing a nude look or a warm tone look. Okay, so that was Soul. Now we're going to go into Horizon, which is right here. Now I will say her formulas have changed a great deal since this palette, but I still love this palette when it comes to warmer tones. I mean, the yellow is as yellow as can be, the orange is as orange as can be. Like, it gives me, in a way, not in, I don't know the words to really use with this, because like it's orange, right? But it's not like a bright, vibrant orange. You know what I mean? It's like a skin toned almost colored orange, like a brownish colored orange. I don't know. It's harder for me to describe the colors. It's just that they look good on the eye and they're comfortable to wear. I don't feel like I'm wearing like a rainbow palette when I do this look in a way. We're going to take that same shade Horizon and I'm going to put it on the lower lash line. I know I need to start moving into other palettes though. I got to get away from these palettes. But they're right here. But I was going to do for like the next couple weeks like fall looks because I'm kind of in the mood for it in a way. It's still so hot out though. Like it doesn't feel like fall. But like I'm so wanting it to be. And I thought about doing like my top couple palettes for fall. But of course you can wear whatever you want to wear whenever you want to wear it. If you still want to wear pastel colors in fall, wear them. I do. If I get in that mood. But I will say the only season that really gets me into the like cool tones and darker colors is wintertime. Like I just don't feel like color in the winter. I think especially by the end of it, no, I just want it to be over. And I'm wearing this lipstick. It's by Giorgio Armani. It's a sample. It's in the number 524, and I went to look online to purchase it, and it wasn't at Sephora. But I'm kind of sad because This is a really pretty color. I really like this color for a lipstick. All right, now we're going to go into the shade Panjin. It's this red right here. So we used this yellow so far, the orange, and now we're going to go into this red. And we're going to stick to the outer corner here. And I will say this palette, it really does like justify its name. Like when you look at it, you think of a sunset. And I think of the sunset at fall too. There's just something about it. And a lot of the palettes that are coming out right now have these colors in them. But yeah, I really like that red. It's red, but not, again, in an overpowering way. Like you can definitely see that as red, you know? Like the colors in this are just in a wearable type of way, is the best way I can say it. We're going back into that orange because we don't want to lose any of the colors previously. Because I think with this look, like you need to be able to see the red, the orange, the yellow. Like they all have to have their spot, in my opinion, of course. And with this palette, you get that. You can see that gradient effect easily, effortlessly even. Now I've created the same look pretty much over and over again using this palette, for sure. But there's just something about it. Okay, now we're going to go into Morgana. And it's this, oops, this pretty color right here. This like orangey, fiery, orangey color. And again, I think the name even suits it in a way. But I'm going to pick it up on the brush. We're going to lay it right in the middle and work it out. Like, look at that. Is that not the most gorgeous color? And again, you have to definitely be in the mood for warm tones for this palette. Like, you gotta be. You're not getting a lick of cool tone in this palette at all. But this palette just reminds me of everything and so much more about fall. The only color really missing from it when I think of fall is a dark green. But this palette isn't about fall, it's about the sunset. And there's really not a green in sunset, so I can't really expect it to have a green. But I do love this palette. Oh, it's gorgeous. Now we're going to go into the shade Ice Cold, which is this white, but it's like a, it's called Ice Gold. I don't really see much of the gold, to be honest. Like I really, when I first put it on my inner corner, I don't know why I thought it had more of a gold tone to it, but it don't. It really does have more of a white base to it. Very, very little gold at all, if any, to be honest with you. Which is fine. Like, it works perfectly with this look. It just wasn't what I thought. Now we're going to line with Volcano, this brown right here. I'm going to line the bottom lash line and the top lash line right up on them. And then for my waterline, I use my Tarte Fake Awake to line it. And then I used a mascara today that I hadn't used in a while. And I don't know my feelings on it, to be honest. I mean, I know, like, I like it as long as it does not transfer or flake, and so far it hasn't done either. I like it. But it's still not like my favorite. I still have to give it to YSL for my favorite. For like volume and stuff. Now, if I'm looking for length and separation, I'm going to go with my Gucci one as my favorite. You know what though? I wonder if I combined it, my YSL and my Gucci mascaras, what that would do. I mean, I hate to use two mascaras because I feel like that's kind of bougie. But I wonder what that would look like at the end of the day. I like this brown too. I think a brown mascara would definitely have worked with this look also if I would have went that way. I ended up going with a black, of course, but I think had I went with a brown, it would have looked just as good too. So depending on what you're looking for, either one would work with this palette. And the same with eyeliner. If I wanted a more darker look, I think I would have put the brown eyeliner in my waterline. But I kind of wanted it more open and awake. More fresh in a way. Alrighty. And then I decided, after I did that, I thought, man, needs a little something. Just a little. Not much, but a little. You know, because like it just wasn't beaming the way I wanted it to in the middle of my lashes. So, or in the middle of my lid, I mean. So I ended up going into this shade right here, a bad. I'm not really for sure what the name of that is, but can you believe I still have this? Usually they break off, but all I did was picked it up on my finger like that and just tapped it right in the center of the lid just to give it a little bit of something. Just a little bit of shine. Not too much, but not too little. And I just think it worked really well with that there. And it didn't take away from anything. Like the orange and all that is still there. Still looks like a fiery sun. And the best part is I got no fallout. I didn't spray. I didn't lay down a glitter glue. Nothing like that. And it looks, and like it all just blends in really well together. I just really like the way this whole look came out, to be honest with you. So for the mascara for the top lashes, I used the Maybelline, the Falsies Lash Lift. But actually, I did curl my lashes today. I know, shocker, right? I never curl the things, but I did today. And I'm using the Surratt eyelash curler. Now put the Falsies, Maybelline Falsie Lash Lift. And I don't know how I feel about, like, I don't really, I guess it kind of holds the lift that I've already provided by curling the lashes. But, and it looks good, it does. But I don't know about it looking like a false lash. But then I really wouldn't know because I don't do false lashes. But I kind of look at it differently. But I don't have the best of lashes either. So I think for what my lashes are, I think this mascara makes them look good. For sure. And the fact that I think I actually used this the other day. Or well, to me the other day, but not really. Probably about a month ago. And I actually did like it. And it didn't transfer or flake. And it does give me volume. I only put 2 coats on. I don't feel like I need it any more than 2 because it would start to get clumpy and stuff. But I do think for what it is and the price point, it is a good mascara. And it does make my lashes look good too. Like, I definitely can see them. And one of these days, if I ever figure out false lashes, I can compare. But I feel like some people, it really don't matter, the mascara, just because they're going to put false lashes on. But for me, it does matter because I'm not going to put false lashes on, you know? It does kind of flake off when I'm, like, applying it. But once I'm done applying, it doesn't flake anymore. In a way, it kind of reminds me of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Other than that flakes on me, except for the brown, it flakes on me all the time throughout the day, and this doesn't. So if you like the Too Faced, this could be an alternative for you, and the fact that it could be cheaper. I'm going to use the Lancome on the bottom lashes. And we're done. Oh, I will. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to put one more coat on the top lashes. I don't know what I just dropped. Oh, I dropped that. Alright, hold on here. I nicked right here. Get that out of there. Okay. Alright, that's the only place I nicked. So let me just go back in. Yellow. I don't know, there's just something about this look that for me is a little different because like I said, I haven't been wearing anything warm toned at all, but it's not too overpowering either. I do think a peach blush would have been better, and even though I love this lipstick, I think a nuder lipstick would have been better also. So I think I would have switched it up a little bit those ways with this look. But other than that, like, I think the look looks really good. I like the way everything came out. And wait until you see what I used for the face. Okay. So for bronzer, I used the Natasha Denona. Where is it? This one. I need a tan, I do need a tan. Oh, I need nude. I'm losing my ever-loving mind, y'all. I use the tan Bronze and Glow palette, and I used that shade for my bronzer today. Then I pulled out this bad boy. It has been a long time since I played with this thing. Just look at this, okay? So I actually used the shade here for my blush, and then went into this. But I kind of would like, nice, but it's very glittery, but I like it. But I'm wondering what that purple would look like. It's like a lilac, pinky purple shade. It's like so pretty. And I like the fact that this is covered. The creams are covered. And like mine's still, oh, it is more pinky than purple. That's pretty. Ooh, I may have to use this again. Oh wow, it's like a duochrome almost. That would look pretty on the lid. Look at that shine. Wow. I didn't know, man. I need to play with these more. I have both of them. This one here is the 01 Dara. But I need to pull them out more. Man, that is beautiful. Oh, and it dries down to like a powdery finish. Oh, wow. That is so pretty. Look at my hand just glowing from that. All right. So that's what's all in my fingers. That's what I used for my face today. Foundation is my It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better. For concealer, I use the Natasha Denona Nude Concealer. For powder, I use the Too Faced Peach Perfect. And that's it. That's everything. Oh, the lipstick was that. The lip liner was ColourPop in Bumble. That's become my new favorite lip liner too, y'all. I don't know why, but it is. Alright, and that's it. Oh, for the eyeshadow primer, it was my MAC Paint Pot. So, that's everything on my face. I think that's it. I think it turned out really good. And I'm going to go and do some laundry, I think. Maybe do a little grocery shopping. Do I really want to, though? We'll see. But that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday, unless I have new palettes. And let me know what your favorite fall palette is, because I may have it, and I may not be thinking of it for fall. So let me know what your favorite fall palette is so that I could maybe see if it's something that interests me. And then I might have to use it and create a look. But let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Bye.